There's a battle raging inside every human being, a war between doubt and faith, fear and courage, complacency and greatness. And the battlefield is not the economy, it's not your childhood. It's not your education, it's your mind. Success, my friend, is not first won in the world, it is first won in the mind. Every breakthrough you've ever dreamed of, every mountain you long to climb, every level you've been chasing, it all begins up here in your thoughts. The greatest tragedies in life are not missed opportunities or bad luck. They are the dreams that died because someone never learned how to master their mind. You see, if your thoughts are weak, your life will be weak. But if your mind is strong, focused, and aligned with divine purpose, no force on earth can stop your rise. This is not just motivation, this is truth. And truth sets you free. Over the centuries, high achievers, peak performers, and world changers have tapped into timeless mental laws, principles that govern how success is born in the mind and becomes reality. These laws work whether you're aware of them or not. They are active right now in your life. And if you don't learn to use them, they'll use you. But if you do learn, if you align your mind with these 7 mental laws of success, then get ready, because no matter where you are starting from, you will rise. Let's unlock them one by one. Number 1, the law of belief. Every single day, your beliefs are shaping your world. You are not what you wish you were. You are not what others say you are. You are what you believe you are. This law governs the entire landscape of your life. If you believe deep down that you're meant to win, you will fight through storms, crawl through valleys, and rise up when others stay down. But if you believe you're cursed, forgotten, or unworthy, you will never take the steps necessary to change your story. It is belief that activates courage. It is belief that ignites faith. It is belief that separates the average from the great. Think about it. Every great person in history believed something the world told them was impossible. They believed they were chosen. They believed they could change the world. They believed in a future no one else could see. And because of that belief, they took action when others stood still. But here's the catch. This law doesn't just work for the positive. If you believe you can't, then you won't. If you believe success is only for others, it will never be for you. Your belief system is your internal GPS. It determines the direction your life will take. So what do you believe? Do you believe you're capable, worthy, empowered, or have you silently accepted lies that have changed your destiny? You don't have to be perfect to believe in yourself. You just have to decide today that your belief will be bigger than your fear. Remember this. You cannot consistently perform in a manner that is inconsistent with the way you see yourself. Rebuild your belief. Strengthen your identity. Speak to your soul. Because until you believe you're meant for more, you'll keep settling for less. Number 2, the law of expectation. What you expect, you attract. Your mind is not only a mirror, it's a magnet. You don't just get what you wish for in life, you get what you expect. Expectation is the mental posture that pulls the future into the present. You ever notice how some people just seem to always find favor? They always land opportunities. Doors open. Things align. It's not magic, it's mental alignment. You see, when you expect greatness, you speak differently, you walk differently, you prepare differently. Expectation makes you alert. It tunes your mind into possibilities. It opens your spiritual antenna to what God is already doing on your behalf. But the opposite is also true. If you walk around expecting failure, betrayal, disappointment, then guess what? Your mind will subconsciously guide you toward those outcomes. You will make decisions that validate your expectations. Expectation is like planting seeds in the soil of the Spirit. If you plant seeds of doubt, you'll harvest frustration. But if you plant seeds of faith, confidence, and victory, watch how things begin to shift. You don't need to see the whole path to expect good things. All you need is a vision and a decision. I will live with expectation. I will prepare for abundance. I will walk as if my breakthrough is already on its way. Start expecting favor. Start expecting provision. Start expecting open doors, divine connections, and supernatural momentum. Success doesn't respond to begging, it responds to bold expectations. Number 3, the law of focus. Whatever you focus on, you feed, and whatever you feed grows. If you focus on fear, fear grows. If you focus on problems, problems grow. But if you focus on purpose, purpose expands. If you focus on solutions, creativity flows. The mind is a powerful machine, but it doesn't multitask well. You can't focus on defeat and destiny at the same time. You can't keep staring at the past and expect to see the future clearly. Focus is power. And in a world screaming for your attention, your ability to focus is your superpower. Do you know why most people don't succeed? It's not because they're not smart. It's because they're distracted. They chase everything and catch nothing. Their minds are cluttered. Their energy is scattered. And their vision is blurry. But successful people, they lock in, they know what they want, and they eliminate everything that isn't aligned with that goal. Ask yourself, what is draining my focus? Who or what is pulling me away from my destiny? Cut the noise. Get clear. Create a morning routine that centers your mind. Write your goals every day. Speak your vision. Guard your mind like it's your greatest treasure, because at Island, where focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, results shows. Number 4, the law of emotion. Success flows from the heart, not just the head. Emotion is the ignition switch of destiny. You may know what to do, but until you feel it deeply, urgently, passionately, you'll never move with power. Emotion is the bridge between knowing and doing. It's the heartbeat behind every breakthrough. Why do some people rise from the ashes of tragedy while others crumble? Why do some chase greatness relentlessly while others procrastinate forever? The answer is emotion. Raw, focused, soul-charged emotion. You don't succeed because you're the smartest. You succeed because you're the most driven. Emotion turns vision into obsession. It turns goals into non-negotiables. It turns ordinary moments into defining decisions. Think about it. Every major shift in your life came when you felt something deeply. Anger drove you to finally change. Love pushed you to sacrifice. Pain forced you to grow. Passion made you persistent. That's the law of emotion. You only chase what sets your soul on fire. So let me ask you, what do you want so badly that you're willing to cry for it, fight for it, and stay up late dreaming about it? What mission would you die for so you know it's worth living for? Until you connect your goals to your emotions, you will stay passive. But once you link your vision to your why, you become unstoppable. This law isn't about hype, it's about fuel. Motivation fades. But emotion, real emotion, that will carry you through sleepless nights and silent seasons. Want to activate this law? Visualize your future in vivid detail. Feel it like it's already yours. Write down your reasons. Make them emotional, not logical. Speak life over yourself daily, loudly, unashamedly. Surround yourself with fire starters, people who remind you of who you are and what you're building. Emotion is energy in motion. Stir it daily, protect it fiercely, and channel it ruthlessly. Because if your heart isn't in it, your feet won't follow. But when your heart burns for it, nothing and no one can stop you. Number 5, the law of action. You've dreamed long enough. Now it's time to move. This law is clear. Nothing works until you do. Ideas don't build empires. Movement does. Vision without action is hallucination. Hope without hustle is hollow. You can read all the books, attend all the seminars, pray all the prayers, but if you don't act, nothing changes. The law of action is about momentum, small steps, imperfect efforts, daily discipline. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing something. Let's get real. Most people don't fail because they lack knowledge. They fail because they never start. They wait for perfect conditions, perfect timing, perfect feelings. But perfection is a myth. Progress is the goal. You don't need confidence to start. You gain confidence by starting. Let that sink in. Confidence is not a prerequisite, it's a byproduct. When you act, doors open. When you move, clarity comes. When you show up, God meets you halfway. But if you stay stuck in your head, life will pass you by. Do you want to write a book? Start with one page today. Want to start a business? Make one phone call. Want to lose weight? Take one walk. Want to grow spiritually? Read one chapter. It's not the size of your step, it's the direction of your discipline. Here's the truth. The universe doesn't reward intentions, it rewards implementation. Don't wait for inspiration, move without it. Action will wake it up. Execution will always beat excuses. Every single time. So get moving and keep moving, because your motion is your miracle. Number 6, the law of consistency. Success is not built in the big moments. It's built in the boring ones. It's not the crowd cheering, it's the quiet commitment. It's not the spotlight, it's the secret sacrifice. Consistency is what separates the average from the elite. This is the law of consistency. What you do daily creates what you become permanently. One workout won't transform you. One prayer won't elevate your spirit. One hustle day won't build your empire. But small actions, repeated consistently, will reshape your entire life. The world celebrates results, but God rewards rhythms. Champions aren't made in a day. They're made in the dark. When no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when no one understands, but they show up anyway. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it is divine. It's waking up early when your bed begs you to stay. It's writing the vision when your mind is clouded. It's showing up for your goals when your feelings say quit. You don't need to do more. You need to do what matters. Consistently. Here's your challenge. Pick one habit aligned with your vision. One thing. Do it for 30 days. Watch how your confidence builds. Watch how momentum stacks. Watch how your identity shifts. Consistency compounds. It's quiet, but it's unstoppable. So don't chase motivation. Build discipline. Because discipline will do for you what emotion never can. Law 7. The law of responsibility. Own it or stay stuck. Here it is, the law that flips the switch from victim to victor. You are responsible for your life. This doesn't mean you caused every setback. It means you choose how to respond to every setback. When you blame, you hand over your power. When you complain, you delay your growth. But when you own your life, your choices, your habits, your outcomes, you unlock authority. This law is freedom. Because if you hold the keys, you don't have to wait on anyone to open the door. Let's make it plain. No one owes you your next level. Not your parents, not the system, not the government, not your boss, not even your past. You owe it to yourself. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a blessing. Because it means you can choose, you can rise, you can reinvent, you can shift. You don't have to be a prisoner of your past. You can become a steward of your future. Ask yourself, what habits am I choosing daily? What thoughts am I feeding? What actions am I avoiding? What truth am I denying? Radical responsibility is about radical freedom. You'll never be perfect, but you can be powerful. And power doesn't come from blaming others, it comes from owning your story and rewriting your future. So today, make the shift from excuse to execution, from blame to boldness, from helpless to high performing. Your destiny is waiting for the real you, the responsible you, the risen you. Knowing the laws is not enough. The real power lies in living them. These 7 mental laws aren't abstract theories. They're not motivational fluff. They're weapons, tools, strategies that must be integrated into the way you think, speak, and act every single day. Let's review and apply. 1. The law of belief. What do you truly believe about yourself? Start each morning by declaring who you are becoming. Replace every limiting belief with a powerful affirmation. Watch what you say about yourself. Words become beliefs, and beliefs shape destiny. Daily activation, repeat after me. I believe I'm equipped, chosen, and rising. My belief is stronger than my fear. Say it loud and clear. Declare to yourself every morning when you wake up. 2. The law of expectation. What are you mentally preparing for? Expect opportunities. Expect breakthroughs. Expect divine favor. Speak in the language of faith, not if it happens, but when it happens. Prepare like it's already coming because your preparation is proof of your belief. Daily activation. Say it loud and clear. I expect success. I expect growth. I expect favor to find me. 3. The law of focus. What's getting your attention? Eliminate distractions. Limit noise. Protect your mental energy like gold. Write your goals down every day. Visualize them. Meditate on them. Stop watering weeds. Start watering seeds. Daily activation. Say it to yourself daily. My focus is clear. My mind is sharp. I'm locked in on my mission. 4. The law of emotions. How emotionally connected are you to your vision? Remind yourself daily why you started. Use emotional fuel stories, music, visuals to reignite passion. When your emotions are high, your performance follows. Daily activation. Say this to yourself daily. I feel my purpose. I am emotionally connected to my destiny. 5. The law of action. What are you doing about it? Make action non-negotiable. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Set a small daily goal, something that moves the needle forward. Execution builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Daily activation. Say this to yourself daily. I don't wait. I move, I act, I make progress every day. 6. The law of consistency. Can you stay committed in the quiet season? Build rhythm, stick to them, show up even when it's hard? Don't chase intensity, build sustainability. One win a day keeps the dream alive. Daily activation. I'm consistent, I'm disciplined, I'm becoming unstoppable. 7. The law of responsibility. Are you owning your life or outsourcing your power? Take full ownership of your time, thoughts, and results. No more excuses, no more blame. You hold the pen. Empowerment starts where entitlement ends. Daily activation. I am the author of my future. I own my outcomes. I rise because I choose to. Now imagine waking up every day, not just hearing these laws, but living them. Imagine the version of you who thinks clearly, believes deeply, acts boldly, and refuses to quit. That's the version of you the world needs. That's the version of you your legacy depends on. These laws work if you work them. So don't just listen, apply. Don't just agree, act. Don't just dream, do.
One of the greatest discoveries a person can make is realizing that success is not a secret, it's a system. And like any system, it operates by laws, not opinions, not emotions, but laws. You don't need to be born into wealth. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. All you need is to understand the principles, apply the discipline, and make the decision to grow. You've been called to more. You've been gifted for greatness. The seeds of success are already inside you, but they need activation. The 7 mental laws of success are your foundation. They are your roadmap. And now, they are your responsibility. The world is waiting on you. Your future family is depending on you. Generations are watching for the one who breaks the cycle, the one who silences the excuses, the one who steps into legacy. You are that one. So rise up. Speak life over yourself. Do what you said you would do, and refuse to be average, because average is the enemy of your assignment. Let this be the moment everything changes. Let this be the line in the sand. Let this be the start of your next level. Because success isn't just for the lucky. It's for the disciplined, the devoted, the driven, and that means you. If this message speaks to your spirit, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below. Tell us which of the 7 laws you're working on right now. And share this video with someone you believe is called to greatness. You're not just building success, you're building a legacy that thrives through the test of time. And your best chapter starts now.